You remember 1984? And the year everything looked perfect on the screen, #1 records, sold out arenas, gold plaques on every wall. But behind those hits was something else. A man in Minneapolis recording for 24 hours straight while his band fell apart.
And I mean it from the bottom up.
5 teenagers from Boston sharing one hotel room for $1.75 a day. A woman in London refusing to leave a freezing fire station because she wouldn't touch her advance money. This is the story of 13 songs that changed the world and the 13 people who paid the price for it. Success wasn't a happy ending. It was just a setup.
I just called to say.
Number 13 brings us to Prince with Let's Go Crazy in 1984. The film Purple Rain premiered on July 7th that year. Prince was recording the song's drum machine part in total exhaustion. He had a $1.8 million deficit from tour rehearsals hanging over him. He tracked the Lin LM1 pattern in a 24-hour creative cycle. His band, The Revolution, watched him disappear into the work. By April 1985 at the Orange Bowl in Miami, Prince announced he was done. He was retiring from live performance. The $30 million tour had crushed him. He would spend the next 30 years inside Paisley Park, a $10 million fortress he built to escape the very industry that made him. In 1984, New Edition hit number 12 with Lost in Love. The 5 teenagers had a platinum record.
Of thousands of albums or platinum millions.
They performed for thousands every night, but they were living on $1.75 per diem in a share room at the Howard Johnson's on 34th Street.
It's a nice, mature song, and also Lost in Love.
Their family stayed in the projects because the contract said the touring costs came first.
Hi, how's everybody?
All right.
Nice to see you again. I love your...
Late 1985 came. They got a check for $1.87 after the multi-platinum tour. That number broke something.
Couple songs in their new album, right?
Kinda Girls and I'm Leaving You Again.
They sued their manager, Maurice Starr. Federal court. Civil action number 85-3074-MA. They had to testify against the man who made them famous. By 1996, they were fighting on stage in Las Cruces, New Mexico. The innocence was gone. Sade held position 11 with Hang On to Your Love in 1984. Her album Diamond Life moved 1.2 million units in the UK in months. She lived in a converted fire station in Finsbury Park. No heat, communal toilet. Sub-zero temperatures. She refused to spend her 60,000-pound advance on comfort because she wanted to stay independent. After Live Aid at Wembley in 1985, 1.5 billion people watching, she went to the Bahamas to record her next album. The fear of failing twice paralyzed her. She took 18 months off from the public. She locked herself away to survive the labels machine. That retreat became a pattern. After 2010, she disappeared into the Cotswolds for a decade. Total silence. Position 10 belonged to Jermaine Jackson with Dynamite in 1984. His solo album went gold. He was climbing, but Clive Davis at Arista used that momentum as leverage. He forced Jermaine into the Victory Tour, a $75 million family obligation Jermaine hated. On December 9th, 1984, at Dodger Stadium, Michael announced he was leaving the group. No warning to his brothers, just gone. That moment killed the Jacksons. Jermaine's chart success became a footnote to a family's permanent break. He carried a $5 million debt from the tour for the rest of his life. He spent decades trying to emerge from Michael's shadow. Some people never get out. Here's something that hurts. Only 1% of viewers on Music Express FM are subscribed. 99 out of 100 come for the ride, feeling the energy, discovering songs that hit right in the chest, yet you haven't joined us. Why walk away when the engine is running? Subscribing costs absolutely nothing, but it guarantees you'll always catch the next great track before anyone else. This isn't just a playlist, it's a movement. Don't listen from the sidelines. Be the 1% that fuels the music. Hit subscribe and stay on board. In 1985, Ready for the World hit number 9 with Oh Sheila at the top of both the Hot 100 and R&B charts.
Don't you worry about a damn thing, girl, no.
The band members were teenagers from Flint, Michigan. They were making $500,000 plus on tour.
Your lips, I even want your tongue, love.
But the management contract funneled almost everything into overhead and fees. Melvin Riley carried the entire creative weight alone.
No, I know what to do.
By 1987, the resentment reached a breaking point. Members left, the New Jack Swing era arrived. Their Moog Source and Lindrum sound became obsolete overnight. Riley spent the 1990s playing small venues in the Midwest to pay off debts.
You're so scared.
The song still plays on late night radio. Bruno Mars would later sample that 808 rhythm for 24 Karat Magic. The groove survived. The band did not. Number 8 was the Gap Band with Beep a Freak in 1984. The album went to number 1 on the R&B charts. Gold certification. Behind it, Charlie Wilson was using $2,000 a day in cocaine and alcohol. He was performing 150 dates a year. He was the only melodic voice holding Total Experience records together. In 1986, the label's founder Lonnie Simmons betrayed them. The band lost access to their royalties. The brothers became homeless. Charlie slept in a cardboard box on Hollywood Boulevard. He was blocks away from the Walk of Fame, where his hits still played. After 1995 rehab, he survived. His rhythm became embedded in G-Funk. Tupac sampled it in Can't See Me. The sound lived. The original creators fought to own their own names. Midnight Star occupied position 7 with Operator in 1984. The song hit number 2 on the Billboard Black Singles chart.
Yes, sir, could you speak up a little louder because I can just barely hear you?
Double platinum, 2 million units. But inside the 9-member group, the Calloway brothers ran an 18-hour dictatorship at Galaxy Sound Studios.
On the telephone, I got connected
The vocalist felt erased. In 1988, the Callaways left during production of the Love Struck album. Solar Records sued for $15 million. The lawsuit froze all assets. New Jack Swing killed the synth funk sound. The group was dead at the exact moment the industry moved on. They played old school circuits for decades. The operator vocal cadence got sampled in 2011 on Super High by 2 Chainz and Young Jeezy. The digital signal survived. The human band did not. At number 6, Stevie Wonder owned 1984 with I Just Called to Say I Love You.
The bottom of my heart.
It dominated the Hot 100 for 3 weeks. He won an Academy Award, his only solo Oscar.
No giving things to other.
But he recorded it in 24-hour isolation, obsessed with the Yamaha DX7. His band, Wonder Love, felt abandoned. The human warmth of his 1970s sound was gone. In September 1985, songwriters Lee Garrett and Lloyd Chieti sued him for plagiarism. Case number CV 85-6255. They claim the melody came from their 1976 demo. The lawsuit fractured his reputation.
I just called to say.
He spent years defending himself. After the 1990 jury verdict in his favor, he retreated.
I love you. I just called.
Sporadic albums. He survived on royalties from A Wedding Standard. Critics said ruined his legacy. The song still gets played. Nobody knows what it cost him. Diana Ross held position 5 with Swept Away in late 1984. It peaked at number 19. RCA had invested $20 million in her. The Power Station sessions cost $100,000 per track. She was fighting to stay relevant against MTV and a younger generation. On December 8th, 1984, Marvin Gaye, her co-writer and creative lifeline, was dead. He'd been murdered months before. She had to promote the song while grieving publicly. She collapsed during a televised tribute to him. That moment ended her era of effortless dominance. She never hit the top 10 again. The video's high glamour aesthetic lived on in Beyoncé's Partition. The visual DNA survived. The original artist's momentum did not. Position 4 was Kool and the Gang with Fresh in November 1984. The Emergency album went double platinum, 2 million units. James J.T. Taylor's voice carried it, but his vocal cords were failing. The band's internal democracy had collapsed into a hierarchy controlled by producer Emer Deodato's synth requirements. In 1988, J.T. resigned. The 1986 album Victory had flopped. MCA offered him $100,000 to go solo. He took it. The band's identity died with him. They spent the 1990s on the oldies circuit. Legal battles over the name. The 116 BPM bass line of Fresh got sampled heavily. 50 Cent used it in Get Up. The groove outlived the unity. Number 3 belonged to the Dazz band with Let It All Blow in late 1984. The song hit number 9 on the R&B charts, but the band was hemorrhaging members. Mike Calhoun, the lead guitarist, was gone. Despite their 1982 Grammy for Whip It, Bobby Harris was alone. Motown's machinery was stripping away their organic sound. By 1984, the label shifted production to a factory style. Skip Martin left. Harris realized the group had become a revolving door of session players. Their 1986 singles failed to break the top 40. The commercial momentum collapsed. Harris fought for decades to keep the trademark alive. +20 lineup changes. The Let It All Blow synth-based frequency lives in modern G-funk and West Coast hip-hop. The sound endured. The human collective became a footnote. Ashford and Simpson held position 2 with Solid in the 1984. Gold certification, number 12 on the Hot 100. Nick Ashford arrived at Sigma Sound in physical collapse. He'd spent the previous decade writing 12 albums for other artists to keep them afloat. Capitol Records demanded constant output. His voice was aging. He kept working anyway. In August 2011, he died in a New York hospital from throat cancer complications. You didn't turn away. The diagnosis had been secret for years. They kept performing Solid in small venues to hide his decline. His tenor range was gone. Valerie Simpson lost her partner of 37 years. She sold their Sugar Bar restaurant. She navigated a solo career for the first time. Jack Harlow sampled their 1979 rhythm in Through the Night in 2019. The song plays, the silence remains. Number 1 was Billy Ocean with Caribbean Queen in 1984. Number 1 on the Hot 100 and R&B charts simultaneously. Grammy for Best Male R&B Vocal Performance in 1985. Global dominance. But Ocean recorded 3 different versions of the song at Battery Studios. African mix, European mix, American mix, 18-hour days. Jive Records wanted total market saturation. His body broke under the pace. In 1993, his mother suffered a psychological collapse. He realized his relentless touring had made him a stranger to his own children. He walked away from a multi-million-dollar contract. He moved to the London suburbs. He disappeared for 15 years. People thought he was dead. The 114 beats per minute bass line of Caribbean Queen became the structural foundation for The Weeknd's synth pop revival. The sound lived on. Ocean lived in near anonymity.